Hi, I'm Liyuan. Welcome to episode 12 of my DenmarkTV.com. You might remember me from episode 7, where Katie interviewed me about how to get a scholarship here in Denmark. Well, Katie is off traveling for a few weeks, so in this episode, I will be filling for her. Today, we are going to look into the Danish library system and tell you how to use the library here in Denmark. I will share with you my opinion on Danish drinking culture, give you good tips on how to change from a Danish tourism visa to a work visa, and tell you how to travel to the neighboring country here in Denmark. But first, did you know, according to EuroStat, Denmark is actually the most expensive country here in the EU, especially in the 4 categories: food and drink, alcohol and tobacco, as well as clothing and footwear. Now I'm going to explain to you how the library system works here in Denmark. But first of all, there are a few words that might come in handy. Library in Danish is bibliotek. Municipality in Danish is kommune. To borrow something is at låne. Most cities in Denmark have their own library, and big cities have several libraries. You can borrow books, CDs, magazines and so forth through your local library or through their website. In most cases, you can always renew the loan online. If your local library doesn't have the material you want to borrow, you can always access the National Library database through www.bibliotek.dk to order the material through other libraries. It's very convenient. The only thing you need is a social security card. We call it CPR card or yellow card, like this one. About Danish drinking culture, I actually noticed something different here in Denmark. In many different cultures, drinking normally involves a lot of dancing, singing, or games. But here in Denmark, people normally just take a beer and sit down and talk. Like, what are they doing? They call it a hygge. Who knows? Maybe they just can't dance. If you want to know more about what Danish hygge is, go ahead check out episode 4 on our website. If you have any opinion on Danish drinking culture, please share with us. We would love to hear from you. Another interesting thing about Danish drinking culture is that drinking actually plays a very important role in Danish people's social life. They are easier to open up when they become a little bit tipsy. Well, this is based on my own experience. Another time, we will invite Sabina to come to join us to share her Danish perspective on drinking culture in Denmark. Chandakan from India is asking us how to change from a Danish tourism visa to a working visa. Well, as we all know, visa issue is always very complicated. There are no certain answers for individual case. Here are a few tips for you. First of all, you need to secure yourself a job here in Denmark. After you got a job offer, you should go back to your country to apply for a working visa. Of course, you can also apply the working visa here in Denmark, but it's a little bit risky. This is because if you came to Denmark by invitation on a deposit of 57,000 Danish kroner, which is around 10,000 US dollar, the person who invites you here and pay the deposit for you might have a chance to lose the money if your visa issue gets rejected. That's why we strongly recommend you to go to Danish immigration website nyidanmark.dk to look for more information. If you plan to stay in Denmark for a while, you should definitely check out the Danish neighboring countries. Did you know the south city of Sweden, Malmö, is actually only half an hour by train from Copenhagen Central Station and only 1 train stop away from Copenhagen Airport? While you are in Malmö, you should definitely visit the Renaissance Castle and the Turning Torso. Very impressive buildings. Also, Swedish krona is usually lower than the Danish krona. So if you are in Sweden, you might want to do some shopping there. You can also take a ferry to Norway. It's a 3-day trip and you get a chance to see the beautiful Oslo, the capital of Norway. For example, if you leave on Friday at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, you will be in Norway at the day after 9 o'clock in the morning, and you will have 6 hours to explore the city. And you will be back on Sunday 9 o'clock in the morning. That's it for this week, and thank you very much for watching episode 12 on my DenmarkTV.com. Until next time, please feel free to subscribe to the show and share the favorite episode with your friends. Or get in touch with us. We will love to hear from you. See you next week. Bye. If you plan to hear, oh, what's wrong with me? The capital of Norway?